Let's welcome Martin Kaymer, the captain of Cliques GC. Martin, you are currently tied for first. You shot an incredible bogey-free 7 under. Tell us a little bit about your day.
Yeah, I would say I played very consistent. I didn't make many mistakes. A little bit off the tee that I wasn't that happy with, but my putting really made it up. I putted really well. I gave myself plenty of chances. I was happy with my iron game. So overall, I was just avoiding the big mistakes. It's a golf course where you can score well if you putt well, and I think that was the key today. That was the biggest difference, that I really putted very solid.
And how did you and your caddy manage the heat out there today? It was absolutely brutal.
Yeah, usually you don't really pay attention to it because we're so used to it, but today it surprised me. Also yesterday in the Pro-Am. But going back a few weeks, we played in Singapore, we played in Jeddah, so those are hot places. You just need to prepare a little bit different. You know what you're going to get into. Shouldn't spend too much time after the round on the range and rather rest. So we did well, but I think a few caddies struggled. So hopefully we can all get home safe and rest and be ready for tomorrow again.
So we were just chatting outside how awesome it is that you're getting hot right now, right as you're heading into the U.S. Open. Tell us about what kind of confidence this gives you both for this week in Houston, but also for next week.
Yeah, I was playing well the last few events that I played. It all started in Hong Kong, and then I was getting better and better. And, little things, they need to be, once they fall into place, then rounds like this can happen. And I'm glad that I shot such a good round today. Gives me confidence going into tomorrow and into Sunday, and also moving forward. As you mentioned, the US Open, obviously it's a huge event on the schedule, especially on their golf course. It means a lot to me, so hopefully I can keep trending in that direction and enjoy also the process.
The Cliques are playing amazing. You are tied with your teammate, Adrian Meronk, so you guys will be in the pairing together tomorrow. Are you excited about being paired up next to him? Does it add a little bit of extra competition, or?
Not so much competition. It's, I like his company. I think it's more about the energy in the group. If you play with guys that you enjoy being with, then obviously it helps the whole team, the group, and you, the way you approach the day. And I played with Adrian a few times in the past. I like the way he plays golf. I'm glad that he did well today. I think Kalle also had a decent day. So the team is doing good. So I look forward to the weekend now.
Excellent. Kick it over to Mike.
So Martin, I think this is your lowest round relative to pars at a LIV event. Did you feel like this was coming? I mean, obviously you've been trending well. Did you feel like maybe this is as good as you've felt in the last since the wrist injury, I guess?
Yeah, definitely since my injury. I'm still not there where I would like to be, but it's all fairly consistent right now. The last 2 years there was such an inconsistency in my game, which is very difficult to play tournaments with. You don't know what you're going to get. You either need a good day on the greens, or if you hit a few fairways, but your mindset is different. You don't even think about 5, 6, 7 under. Now I can think about it, and I believe that I can do it. And rounds like this obviously proves it that I can do it, and that helps a lot the process. So I'm healthy, I'm trending in the right direction, I'm playing good. So, but there's in golf it can be so different tomorrow. That you don't shoot such a good score. But the most important thing is that the game is in a much better place than it was the last 3 years, I would say.
And then obviously talking about the Cliques too, I think this is the first time you've led after a round since Australia last year. I think you led after the first round. Do you feel like you see Blandy winning the senior PGA? Obviously Adrian's a world-class player. Things seem to be really looking up for the Cliques. Do you feel the team as a whole is kind of feeling a large positivity really out there?
Yeah, I think what Richard did a couple of weeks ago really helped our team spirit again. We were already in a good place, but then when a win is such a, it can make a big difference. Top 5s, top 10s, those are good results, but a win that gets you to a whole nother level. And the way Richard is playing is inspiring. Even though on paper I achieved more than Richard, but you know, the way he played over the last 5 years and the way he's handling himself and trying to get to his ultimate is very inspiring. Adrian is a very hard worker. You know, he doesn't really give up. He always wants to become better. So and Kalle, you know, Kalle is, I think, underachieved still since he's out here. So I wait a little bit for his breakthrough.
Do you think the other teams need to watch out for you guys now? Like, you're on their radar now?
I think everybody has to watch for each other, you know. They all have to watch out for each other because they're all solid teams. We are just training right now, but they can change next week. So, and that's the beauty about LIV, you know. The competition became a lot better this year, and that is very enjoyable.
All right, thank you.
Over here.
Martin, I know that you played a lot of climates all over the world, but just tell me about this Houston heat and everything, and just tell me how it affect your game out there. I mean, I know it's about 100 degrees out there, and just tell me how it dealt with it playing out there with the heat and humidity and how it affect out there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you prepare a little bit different. You know, you drink a lot before the round, you know, to fill up the tank as much as you can. You never really need to go to the restroom on the golf course. You know, that says a lot, and I probably drank one bottle of water every hole. You know, probably 6-7 liters of water, plus some amino acids and stuff like that. So that's what you're gonna get. You know, this is what Houston provides right now, and I'm just glad that I'm healthy and fit enough to handle it. And I think that this is a big difference. You know, when you have a healthy life and you try to stay fit and try to take the job very serious, and not only the golf but also the outside of golf, you know, trying to just have a healthy lifestyle, then weeks like this they're probably a little bit easier than for some of the other players.
All right, Jason Alexander here, CW 39 and Pro Show. So Martin, bogey free, 7 under today. How good does it feel to play a bogey free round, even as a professional, whether it's 1 under or 7 under? And number two, the emotions play such a big part of this game. With your win at Pinehurst in 14 coming up next week, does that play a part in all coming here this week and having some good vibes?
I wish I would have your energy, man. Wow. No, I mean, but obviously bogey free, that's great. That also shows me that, or tells me about the consistency of my game. Obviously, I had a couple, shaky holes here and there where you need to save par, but then you do. And then thinking about Pinehurst, I always, you know, I'm never a fan when people say I try to prepare for this and this event. That's why I play here this week. That's what we did sometimes in the past. But you know, we are here now. We're in Houston right now. I still have to play 2 more rounds, and then my mindset will go to Pinehurst. Obviously, it's very difficult not to think about it because it has been so positive for me, and I get requests playing practice rounds with certain guys who play maybe for the first time. They want to see how I played it. I won't be telling them what I think is the best way to play the golf course. You know, that's. But obviously, the positivity from my win at the US Open, I will carry into next week for sure. And why wouldn't you?
Thank you so much, Martin. Good luck tomorrow. Go rest, go hydrate, and
yes, thank you.
Hope to see you back here tomorrow.